Good morning. Start of the lecture. Today's theme, ecological systems. Тема экологические системы. Plan of the lecture. План лекции. The concept of biosynosis, biogeosynosis and the ecosystem. Концепция биоциноза, биогеоциноза и экосистемы. The flow of energy and cycling of chemical elements in the ecosystem. Потоки энергии и круговорот химических элементов в экосистеме. The first and second law of thermodynamics. Первый и второй закон термодинамики. Competition, predation, parasitism, symbiosis, commensalism, amensalism. Это конкуренция, хищничество, паразитизм, симбиоз, комменсализм и амменсализм. Interspecific competition is one of the main mechanisms of maintaining species structure of communities. Межвидовая конкуренция как одна из главных механизмов поддержания видовой структуры сообщества. Integrity and stability in the bright homeostasis ecosystem. Это целостность и стабильность, гомеостаз экосистемы. Ecological succession, primary and secondary. Экологическая сукцессия, первичная и вторичная. Biosynosis, complex natural system, a complex living together and linking to each other species. In the bracket bios life, kindness is a generic. Above organismal level of organization of life. Biosynosis must take crumbling stumps, meadows, swamps, forests in the bracket Carl Leblis in 1877. Biotop in the bracket ecotop in the bracket topos place. The place occupied by natural biosynosis. Biogeosynosis equals biosynosis plus biotop. In the bracket Sukachov, 1940. Ecosystem is the collection of organisms in inorganic components which can be supported by circulation of substance. In the bracket Tensley, 1935. In the slide, you see biosynosis, biogeosynosis. Community not simply the sum of its constituent species and set of interaction between them, i.e. it has emergent properties that appear only in the study of himself, but not its constituent populations. Ecosystems, historically established system of sharing, a collection of organisms living in a particular area to nutrition, growth, and reproduction. Ecosystem is the basic functional unit of life. System includes both organism and the abiotic environment, with each part affects the other, and the both are necessary to sustain life in the form in which it exists in the world. To apprehend the nature of this complex, Sukachev stressed in the doctrine of biogeosynology. In the slide, you see natural areas of temperate zones. From left to right, taiga in the black savanna, broadest forest in the black Krasnoyarsk territory, steppe in the black Stavropol, desert in the black Gobi. In the slide, you see subtropical zone. From left to right, evergreen forest, Abkhazia, prairie, Nebraska, desert, Karakum. On the slide, you see tropical belt. Left to right, deciduous forest in the black Costa Rica, west, South Africa, desert, Namibia. On the slide, you see water ecosystem from left to right. The coral reef, the surface of the lake. On the slide, you see vertical zones in the oceans. On the slide, you see the biotical integrity, biotical, physical ecosystem. Here you see biogeosynosis, what includes biosynosis? Atmosphere, the soils, plants, animal, microorganism. You see structure of biogeosynosis by Sukachev, 1964. The problem of stability of ecosystem. The most important feature of any ecosystem in the bracket biosphere theocenol is its ability to self-regulation, i.e. to maintain the basic parameters in time and space at a certain level. The ability of ecosystem to maintain its structure and function under the influence of external factors is called stability of ecosystems. It is necessary to distinguish the concept of ecosystem stability and ecosystem resilience. Sustainability refers to the ability of the ecosystem to return to its original, in the bracket or close to it, condition after exposure to factors that bring it out of balance. The relative stability of ecosystem provides a steady cycling of matter and energy flow. Homeostasis ecosystem. Ability of an ecosystem to self-maintenance and self-regulation is called homeostasis. The basis of the principle of homeostasis is negative feedback. Due to this connection, it is governed by the process of storing and releasing nutrients, production, and the decomposition of organic compound. Maintenance of homeostasis of the ecosystem is possible only within certain limits. Outside the scope of the negative feedback come into force positive feedback. In the second approximation in any ecosystem as following components. 1. Inorganic substance that come cyclically. 2. Organic compounds, biotic and abiotic connecting portion. 3. Climate regime. 4. Produces autotrophic organisms, mainly green plants, which are capable of producing food from simple inorganic substances. 5. Consumer heterotrophic organisms, mainly animals, that eat other organisms or particles of organic matter. 6. Reducently heterotrophic organisms, preferable bacteria and fungi that cleave simple to complex compounds suitable for use producers. Ability of an ecosystem to self-support and self-regulation is called homeostasis. Energy, general quantitative measure of motion and interaction of all kinds of matter, so that all natural phenomena are linked together. Energy change occurs in the system when work is done. The first law of the thermodynamics, the law of conservation of energy, states that energy in nature does not arise out of nothing and does not disappear. It just moves from one form to another. The amount of energy, however, remains constant. This law governs all known processes in nature. The second law of the thermodynamics, since term of the energy is dissipated as always available for the thermal energy. Efficiency of the spontaneous conversion of kinetic energy into potential energy is always less than 100%. Thank you for attention. Yeah. Так, Джакупов и Мантушева, да, вдвоем?
Да, сегодня так.
Goodbye.
До завтра.